interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff.
You got idiots like Cardi B running around talking about, oh, she ate that. They're all procurers, groomers. These people are
just next
sick.
in line. Blue Ivy's next in line.
Allegedly.
Jay-Z might need to put the pause on Kanye West or Ye. He just made a tweet about Beyonce and Jay-Z's younger kids. And not in a nice way, obviously.
Things have taken a sharp turn after years of speculation over Sir Carter's absence from public appearances. Some have speculated that Sir Carter may be on the spectrum because of an unknown disease that makes him loathe loud noises and crowds. But now that the Jaguars have broken the previous record, it appears that supporters can stop speculating. The allegations that Beyoncé and Jay-Z are thinking of suing Jaguar and Kanye for revealing their son's illness seem to have reached a breaking point. What really happened? Is there any truth to what Jaguar is stating, and are they really seeking legal action? Let's inquire.
To claim a child that we do not spend enough time with, and let alone learn their behaviors, to claim that they're autistic. And that is the problem here.
We say that for what reason? Indeed, Beyoncé is a private individual who has always been wary of showing off her kids in public. Fans have observed throughout the years that she hardly ever parades around Sir. In 2024, BA opened up to GQ magazine on how she rearranged her schedule to accommodate her kids. My kids come to my office after school and join me in the studio for dance rehearsals, so they go everywhere with me. Although it makes it natural that they would choose to use my choreography, she also made sure to give them a normal life. To the extent that it is practical, I've put significant effort into giving my kids the minimal amount of solitude and normalcy imaginable. Celebrities can easily transform our lives into performance art, so I've put significant effort into protecting my family and preserving my limits. She and Rumi attended Beyonce's Super Bowl performance in February though, and she has been showing off her Blue Ivy since she was a young girl. In fact, Rumi and her father were in the stands cheering for the two, and Blue joined her mother in the spotlight. She has been seen at other Bay gigs as well. When their mother promoted Mufasa the Lion King on Good Morning America in December 2024, both daughters were in front of the cameras. Since she played Queen Nala's daughter Kiara in the movie, Blue was present, and Rumi brought tenderness.
Oh, that's so amazing. It was really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all gotta give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of her. Somebody wants to join.
It's just a really amazing experience, and I feel like everybody that's a part of this is so helpful and supportive. The director, Barry, is a really sweet person, and he tells me ways that I can improve in my lines, and he's very supportive of me.
I just did the voiceover for Kiara the Lion King. Now let's go do our play date.
But that's another story entirely, Sir. He occasionally makes appearances, but his lack of attendance at the Super Bowl and the premiere of Mufasa the Lion King implies that Beyoncé doesn't want him to be in the spotlight. Fans were pleased to see Sir on a touching aquarium expedition with his mother, for instance, when Bey's documentary film Renaissance was released. In another case, Sir joined Bey during rehearsals.
I am performing. I am nothing but free. At any point, they could close their eyes and be right back there and take it with them.
Although the singer has never spoken out about it, her mother, Tina Knowles, revealed that Bey's daughters, Room and Blue, are more comfortable in the spotlight than Sir, who is more timid and quiet than his sisters. He and Jay were recently spotted out and about in New York City, but why go to such lengths to keep him out of the spotlight? She also warned E! News that Sir is hushed. He does all the numbers stuff, so he's not into fashion as much. Furthermore, Tina revealed that he was reasonably smart, stating, "Rumi is wonderful and amazing painter, artist, and creator. How could they have been anything other than creative and fashion-forward growing up in that environment?" Tina's comments made many question whether Sir was actually autistic, which backfired. Tina may have stated this to get fans to stop asking BA questions. When the twins were just one, she also claimed of them that the boy is relaxed and chills like the father, and the girl will just conquer the world. This seems to have remained unchanged.
The funny thing is, I do know the signs of autism because my kid is autistic, and because I went through the process of getting her diagnosed not once, not twice, but 3 times to just be sure. And when you learn about what the signs of autism are, you also learn that those signs can be signs for other neurological disorders, or they can be signs of developmental.
I do think he has some special needs of some sort. It's been obvious for a while, and I can't even deny the obvious. They've shown up to enough public events with all the other children to the point where it would be gaslighting if we continue to act like it's weird for people to question why he's rarely with everyone else. Love Ba, but occasionally the truth is uncomfortable. With that said, a user on Lipstick Alley said, one user even created a list of alleged characteristics of autistic people. I thoroughly understand that if that's the case, or if he has sensory issues, you need to provide him with shelter. Children with developmental delays and special needs are often treated cruelly by others unless they have a readily apparent condition, such as Down syndrome. Since he appears normal, why isn't he performing X, Y, and Z like other children? Why is he acting that way? Having said that, it seems that Bey might have hinted at her son's health issues. These are the lyrics to a song she dedicated to him, My Rose. Maybe Sir has some issues that she would prefer not to be known about. What is the frequency of your self-depression? Even though there are many roses, everyone has thorns. Therefore, accept your flaws, my love. That, according to fans, is a clear sign that Sir is having problems. This important difference was also perceived by listeners in the songs that Bey composed for her son and girls. In my opinion, Sir's song My Rose was noticeably more melancholy than Blue. Despite his challenges, he had the affection of his family and the resources of a tiny country on his side to support him. Protectors were for the girls. Think again if you believe that fans are merely establishing connections. One of the twins' heartbeats briefly stopped in the womb when Bey was in the delivery room with them, causing physicians to perform an emergency C-section due to certain difficulties during her pregnancy. Now that all has been revealed, it looks like Sir may be the father of that child. In addition, Bey never revealed who the problematic twin was. But that's not all. In 2020, Bey revealed in an interview with British Vogue that she produces natural honey from her 2 beehives, which house roughly 80,000 bees. This was her reaction when asked why she would need that. Since honey has many medicinal uses and my kids, Blue and Rumi, both have terrible allergies, I built beehives. Perhaps Sir is suffering from a serious case of the sickness, which is why Bia is taking extra care. A supporter wrote on Twitter, he has cerebral palsy. Let him stay out of the public eye because he will be destroyed by people. In addition, other admirers have been speculating on the Sir's physical state. With Beyoncé as his mother, who has high expectations. To be honest, the internet has reached a low place when it comes to identifying a child with cerebral palsy, but images like these have just fueled the fires. Jaguar Wright has persisted in speaking the truth in spite of the Beyhive's criticism of the scrutiny surrounding Sir Carter, which is understandable considering that Jaguar has consistently been dragging Bey when it comes to Blue. She says that Bey is preparing to give Blue the keys to the palace, not a mother-daughter bonding exercise, by putting her in the spotlight.
Me and Beyonce have a lot of bodies under their belt. She knows very well who he is. She's not. Now this is making her public image look bad, so yeah, she is pretty mad about the public perception of her and Jay-Z, but this is not news to her. She knows very well who she married, or allegedly married.
Distract the world by accentuating a 12-year-old girl's bosoms in a dress fit for an adult, not a child. You got idiots like Cardi B running around talking about, oh, she ate that. They're all procurers, groomers.
She's just next in line. Blue Ivy's next in line.
Allegedly.
They're handing her right to the industry, right to the same people
I'm just doing the legal thing, bro.
Allegedly.
She also talked about how Blue's youth is being stolen and destroyed by Ba.
Old bitch running around in her drawers with chaps on, who advertised the song with a banjo, and we got no banjo. Had Blue Ivy out there making mistakes and looking wild, forgetting where she was, and they keep putting this little girl in dresses where her cleavage is pushed.
Jaguar compares the entire situation to Drew Barrymore, who began working in the business at a young age and eventually paid the price by becoming addicted to alcohol as a result of her experiences. She thinks Blue is following the same path.
When I think about her, it makes me think about Drew Barrymore. You know, Drew Barrymore was running around going to Hollywood parties when she was around that age, and she was already an alcoholic. She grew up Hollywood legacy, third generation. The Barrymore family had a huge name, and yet that girl was paid and she was turned out by 13.
Jaguar believes that Jay and Bey are concealing Sir for the same nefarious reasons. It is her belief that Bey is ashamed of Sir's condition and is afraid it will harm her reputation. The fact that Kanye recently tweeted this on X suggests that he is also aware of the incident. Is anyone here who has seen the younger kids of Beyoncé and Jay-Z? Because they literally beep, artificial procedures are really helpful. Though most people think Kanye was wrong for talking about real children online, having black children is a decision, so hearing that from him is important. Page 6 was informed by a source that Beyoncé will absolutely not stand for it after West has spoken about their children in such a vulgar and offensive manner. Jay-Z and Beyoncé are aware of the posts that Kanye has since removed, and they are discussing how they want to handle this situation, whether in a private or legal setting. However, they have no plans to publicly address Kanye's previous posts about their children, in which he claimed that some fans think it is disrespectful to speculate about Sir Carter because, after all, he is a child, so people should keep their distance.
A child that we do not spend enough time with, and let alone learn their behaviors, to claim that they're autistic. And that is the problem here. People are starting to use the word autism as a replacement word for special needs. And it's minimalizing what autism actually is. Just because a child doesn't make eye contact doesn't mean that they're autistic. Just because a child doesn't like to be in crowds doesn't mean they're autistic. Which is my point. Those are not indicators that he is.
But in the space provided below, please let us know if you think Bey is really hiding Sir Carter's illness, and if Jaguar and Kanye are right on the money. Remember to check out this next.